No one knows what really goes on in the kitchens of Burger King better than the staff. So a few workers, past and present, responded to an Ask Reddit thread to tell us exactly that. These are the menu items you should never order from Burger King, according to the people who know exactly how they're made. Have you ever had a Whopper Jr. from Burger King? Neither have most people. If you're going all in on Whopper flavor and ingredients, why not just get the full-size Whopper? It's not like you're eating healthy anyway. Apparently, the little guys take a while to make. That means instead of making one fresh when it's finally ordered, you're likely looking at an old, crusty Whopper Jr. coming out of the kitchen. At least at some Burger King establishments. Take it from a supposed Burger King employee who said, "Never, never, never buy the Whopper Jr. Not enough people buy them, so they just sit out and go bad. They take too long to make fresh, and managers get a bonus check when they have a low enough time. So they tell the workers to just use the super old ones that have gotten nasty."
What are you talking about?
Of course, there are Burger King locations where the freshness of the Whopper Jr. isn't an issue. According to another alleged employee, their Whopper Jr. patties at a particular Canadian location are the only part that sits out for a while, so the bun and all the toppings are still fresh. The meat might not be fresh, but at least it's freshly assembled. Another alleged employee told a similar story, but this time he offered a solution, saying, "We didn't serve anything that was gross or unhealthy, but the less popular products might not be fresh off the grill or fryer. I wouldn't order them unless you specify fresh ones. Just be ready to wait an extra 2 to 6 minutes depending on what's cooking." So there you have it. Burger King is all about having your food your way, so it shouldn't be a problem if your way is fresh, right? The Whopper Jr. isn't the only unpopular menu item at Burger King. Not surprisingly, there aren't a whole lot of people heading to Burger King for their fish either. It may sound unappetizing to eat an old hamburger patty, but eating an old fish patty seems about a million times worse. An alleged employee shared, "That is sitting in its little mesh pan above the fryer for hours on end. Dare I say days. A batch of 8 or more just waiting for the person a day that will order 1 or 2.
I feel like I'm going to Texas. Crazy.
On a different Reddit thread, another supposed employee had the same warning saying, "I worked at a BK for a few days in college and the fish was the worst offender. We had the same 2 or 3 fish fillets in the warmer for entire days sometimes." Granted, this isn't exactly coming from a longtime Burger King employee, so we'll take that with a grain of salt. But it doesn't take too long to notice what food hasn't moved in hours. And that's not the only employee to notice it. Unfortunately for Burger King, Business Insider placed the chain's fish sandwich in 5th place out of 7 fast food fish sandwiches, claiming the sandwich was flat and the fish was gray. The moral of the story, at least at Burger King, is to only order popular items, otherwise they may have been sitting there for a while. Then again, maybe you don't mind it if your fish sits out for days.